Finn McCool. In the rolling hills of Ireland lived Finn McCool, a friendly giant with a big heart and a bigger ego. One day, as he was having breakfast with his wife,
Finn, you've got a declaration of combat from Scotland?
"Who'd be daft enough to challenge me?"
Benadonner. He says your reputation is vastly overstated and you're nothing but hot air and tall tales.
I've lifted boulders the size of our cottage. I once wrestled 3 wild boars while juggling a frog.
You slipped on river rocks and fell into a boar pen. The frog fell into your satchel.
The point is, I can't let this insult stand. I'll build a bridge across the sea and teach him some respect.
A bridge across the sea, that sounds reasonable and not at all excessive.
They'll sing songs about it for centuries. And so, with the confidence of a giant who'd never met a problem he couldn't punch out of, Finn McCool began his greatest achievement. We're not saying that. He is. Finn grabbed an enormous hexagonal basalt column, hoisted it overhead, and hurled it into the sea. Whew. One down, only several thousand to go.
Finn, I brought lunch. Take a break.
Almost finished. Just another 40 miles.
You know, there's a novel concept called hiring help.
And share the glory? Never. Besides, this is personal now.
Have you thought about what you'll do when you meet him?
Some impressive posturing. Perhaps lift something heavy. He'll back down once he sees my undeniable presence.
Okay, easy, Tiger. And what if he doesn't?
I'll cross that bridge when I literally cross that bridge. You connected 2 lands. It's incredible, Finn. Thank you. Please hold your applause until after I've defeated the Scottish menace.
At least see what you're up against?
That's not possible. He's ginormous. His thumb is the size of my thigh.
Well, he's certainly well fed.
What have I done, Una? I've built him a convenient pathway to our doorstep. I've delivered myself to him like a meal on wheels.
Finn.
I can't fight him. Look at me. I'm normal giant-sized. He's like super deluxe premium giant-sized.
Finn, go home right now and start shaving.
Shaving? What for?
Trust me, I have a plan.
You're the brains of this operation. Always have been.
Finally, he admits it. Now, run! You're wearing these as our enormous baby.
Our what now?
Benadonner is too big to fight, but what if he thinks you're even bigger? He sees a baby the size of a grown giant and assumes the father must be absolutely massive and, well, too terrifying to confront.
That's actually brilliant.
I know. Now get in his cradle.
Operation Pretend Baby is a go.
When he arrives, act like a baby. Be adorable in a terrifying, this baby is huge sort of way.
Goo goo gaga.
Perfect. Absolutely horrifying. A baby with a stubble, ha-ha, okay, good luck.
Finn McCool, I've come for you. Open the door.
Okay, baby, it's showtime.
Where is Finn McCool?
My husband's out to the forest for supplies. He should be back any time. Would you like to wait inside?
You're inviting me in?
Of course. Where are my manners? You've walked all this way. Mind your head on the doorframe.
Your husband built that causeway impressively fast.
That causeway? Took him 3 days. He said it was a good exercise. Usually he builds those before breakfast.
Before breakfast? What in the name of...
That's our baby, little Oisin. Would you like to meet him?
That's your baby? Goo goo, gaga.
Isn't he precious? He's been a bit fussy today. Teething, you know. He chewed through 3 oak trees yesterday. His father's out to get more oak trees for him to nibble on.
Oak trees?
Would you like to hold him?
No, I mean, now? No, thank you. I wouldn't want to disturb him.
Oh dear, he's hungry. Let me get his snack. He gets very cranky when he's hangry. Here you go, sweetling.
Finn picked up the griddle cake and bit down on it. His teeth hit the iron pan and he yelped, then remembered he's a baby and turned it into a cry.
Oh, he doesn't like that one. Too crusty. Here, try this one, darling. He's so particular. Only likes the soft ones. Of course, when Finn goes home, he'll eat the crusty ones, cast iron pans and all.
Your husband eats cast iron pans?
Well, he says they add texture, help strengthen his teeth, and supplements iron in his body. Would you like one? I have plenty.
No, I'm not hungry. Finn started fussing again, kicking his legs. Finn, with his massive foot, kicked a big chunk of the wooden cradle and sent it flying across the floor.
My goodness, you're strong today, just like your dad. Speaking of which, I see Finn coming over the hill now. Oh, yes, that's definitely him. See, the one carrying the 2 mountains?
Ben and Donner rushed to the window as he looked out at the empty landscape, then back at the baby in the cradle. His mind clearly raced, calculated. You know what? I just remembered. I left something back in Scotland. Something important. Very important. Extremely important.
Oh, are you sure? Finn would be so disappointed to miss you. He's almost here. He's been practicing his crushing handshake.
No, I really must go. Please give him my regards and tell him I said he's clearly the greatest giant in all the lands. I was very, very wrong to challenge him. Ben and Donner burst out of the cottage and ran toward the causeway with surprising speed for someone so large. Should we stop him?
Just watch.
They watched as Ben and Donner reached to the causeway and began stomping on the stones with all his might, breaking them apart. My beautiful bridge!
Our safe home?
Fair point. Soon, only the sections nearest to both shores remained. The Giant's Causeway on the Irish side, and what became Fingal's Cave on the Scottish side. And so, Finn and Donner fled back to Scotland, destroying the causeway to ensure Finn, or rather Finn's terrifyingly large son, could never follow. He never returned, and the 2 giants never met again. I suppose I should thank you for saving my life.
You suppose?
I definitely should thank you for saving my life. You're brilliant, clever, the smartest person in all of Ireland.
And
I maybe shouldn't go picking fights with people I've never actually met on an ego whim.
Ah, progress. Look at you, learning and growing.
You know what the worst part is?
Your clean-shaven face? No, that you spent 3 weeks building something that lasted 1 afternoon?
Well, yes, that. But also, everyone's going to think I scared him off with my strength.
Would you prefer they knew you wore a bonnet and cried like a baby?
Point taken. Although I was a very convincing baby,
You were adequate.
I was adorable.
You were ridiculous, but effective.
Una, I was thinking, that strength isn't just about how much you can lift or how hard you can punch. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is admit you need help and be smart enough to accept it.
Finn McCool, was that wisdom?
Don't get used to it. But thank you again for using your brain when I was only using my brawn.
We make a good team. Your strength, my strategy.
My strength, your everything else. And so, the Giant's Causeway remained, a monument not to strength or pride, but to the power of partnership and knowing when to ask for help.